In our media, blood scent, savage, yeah.
I'd say I'm like the Mark Rothko of DJs. It might look like a big black square, but really it's beautiful artwork. I'm Mike V. I'm a DJ, music producer, and blogger. I have Banana Split Sundays at LAX with AM and Steve Aoki and BPM Magazine. Bar Lubitsch, usually Fridays. Guest spots at a lot of Matt Goldman's parties, Dance Right, PYT. Wednesday nights at Vine Bar, a stuff for Frankie Chan. A series of after hours with my friends Pubes, Blue Gems, and Dark Alley. When I was, I think 11, I asked my dad if he could get Kid and Play to perform at my birthday party. And obviously, he said he couldn't, but that he would get a DJ to come and play Kid and Play. What is art? Anything that people create for the sake of enjoying a creation. I mean, I respect creativity in general. Just because I don't like it or I think it sucks and that you should stop doesn't mean that you should. When I first started playing clubs, I had no business being in clubs. Like, I had no idea what I was doing. And I hadn't spent a lot of time in clubs. I was like 18, so I just moved to New York. I just went out there and started playing like shit that I liked, and everyone hated it. I didn't really get that you were supposed to play stuff people knew. I thought it was all about like what you wanted to play. In LA, like everyone's a battle DJ apparently, so like everything is a Rain 57, which is a good mixer, or like the Rain 56. 57 is the one that has Serato built in. I mean, I would rather listen to a record because it sounds better. I would rather DJ with MP3s. Any DJ who makes the argument that using records is better is lying. It's like the OG feel, but like at the same time, it's like I don't brush my teeth with like black powder or whatever they used in like 1910. Going out to a club with a computer, it's better. You can leave with your friends. You don't have to try to get them to carry your shit with you. You could take girls home. Records sound better. Like that's hands down. Like you play a record and it sounds better. But the counterpoint of that is that most nightclubs have really shitty sound systems. Drunken girls just saying crazy shit to me while I'm playing. Girls taking their clothes off. And Shucky Ducky, he came and sat on my records and held up a new OGC record and said, "This is all you need to play." And it's like sitting on my records. I can't even get to him. My friend S came and picked him up and like took him outside. 2 years before that, I would have been like shook to be hanging out with Shucky Ducky. Here come them beats. Rap was still good. Like it was all over the place. It wasn't what it was in the 80s, and it wasn't what it was in the early 90s. But it was like there's groups like Blase and guys like Royal Flush and Boot Camp Click and Big L and like all these kind of mid 90s guys that when I got out to New York were like nobody gave a fuck about them, and they were all over the place. And I was so amped to like meet them and be around them and like make music with them. But it was just kind of funny because nobody gave a shit. And I feel like that's when that clear divide and like when rap really started becoming what it was today, like with Cash Money and Master P and I love all that stuff, don't get me wrong. Like I like good music, I like dance music, like I think Soulja Boy is the truth, but like, you know, on the other hand, it's certainly not what it used to be. Being able to come up under Stretch Pause was pretty amazing because, you know, being like 13 years old and like fiending to get my hand on like recordings of his radio show on cassette to like moving to New York and meeting him and having him hire me to work for him and then DJing with him was like, and like making albums with him, like that was pretty crazy. Blue Gems, Pubes, Dark Alley, those, I mean, I collaborate with them on parties. We always all play. We have our friends come out. And I mean, I guess that's the whole dynamic of our Sunday night party, Banana Split. It's like some weeks, I mean, like tomorrow night, we have like 7 DJs. It's like me, Gina Turner, AM, Guru is performing, and then it's like crazy. And then Steve Aoki's playing, and then Jeremy Dawson, who's, I think, the guitar player for Shiny Toy Guns, is the band.
Told you, baby, about that paper, boy.
Like last night I played, I got on after Nate Day, who's a recent transplant from Philly, who people should probably look out for. He's pretty ill. He killed it. I was a little shook. It's been a while since like I've gotten on after like a youngster and been like, oh shit, like I gotta like try to keep, like usually I'm like, okay dude, get out of the way, like make way for my experience. I guess it's kind of cool that the new trend, we could thank guys like Diplo and Hollertronics for this style that like all the kids really like now, which is like everything. Like you play down south hip hop, you play house music, you play electro, you play Baltimore, you play 80s, like all in one set. A lot of kids do it and they just sound like iPod shuffle gone wrong. I mean, I really like that kind of set because obviously, with DJing comes like a certain amount of ADD. Like hearing AM play on Sunday nights at Banana Split, I mean, it's like, the guy's like a human 4-track. Yeah, it's just crazy. One time I punched my friend in the face by mistake because I thought he was trying to mug me. And I didn't know that it was my friend. And I made a left onto the corner, and then he like jumped out behind me like, yo! And I just turned around and punched him in the face. And then literally he like fell and I like caught him in my arms. It's like, no! And he's like, dude, I was just trying to scare you. And I was like, I'm so sorry, bro. It was upsetting. Am I ticklish? Not particularly. I don't know. Maybe. It's a weird question.